Guys, look at us back with video number 3. I want to give myself a little pat on the back for being consistent. We're shooting around another video, and I can't wait to continue making more. But for those of you who do not know me, I am Kiara, but on social media I go by Sincerely Key. If you do not follow me on any of my other platforms, I will be sure to link those in the bottom of this video so that you can follow me over on Instagram as well as TikTok and Twitter, just so we can chat, we can catch up, because I do love to talk to you guys. I love interacting with you. So yeah, I want to, be social on social media more often. Yeah, so we are here today. Guys, I just want to shout out to the weather because we have officially hit that fall weather. Oh my God. Since I've gotten older, I've realized that I like spring and I like fall because it's the perfect time where it's not too hot, yet it's not, it's not cold. It's like a nice breeze. When fall comes around, it's like such a transition in the weather. Everything feels golden. Everything feels really calm. Everything feels like it's just settling in. That's how fall feels for me. Spring feels like really fresh, really new. Like the energy feels like everything new is coming in. So those are my two favorite seasons. So we're in one of my favorites right now, and I'm hella excited about it. Yes, I'm outside with it per usual, because like I always tell y'all, until this weather get bricks, I'm gonna be outside because this is my favorite place to be. And I encourage you to go outside and get some fresh air as well, for the sake of your mental health, okay? But yes, today I have decided I'm going to a concert today. I work this weekend, which is really something about it I don't like, but I have to work this weekend. But today I'm off, and I was supposed to go to New York this weekend, but I ended up had to cancel that trip just because, one, I didn't plan for it in the way that I should have. I had forgot all about the trip, to be honest with you. And I didn't have like enough time to really plan for it. I'm gonna try again another time, but today is my only day off, and so I decided that there's a concert going on today. You'll probably get this video either Sunday or Monday. So today's Saturday. It's for Masego. I love him. I love him down. And he's going to be here, and he's only an hour away from where I stay at. So I decided to say, that I was going to this concert. Now, my little friend, I was thinking about calling him and seeing if he wanted to go to this concert with me. But at the very last minute, I was like, no, I want to do it by myself. I've been in this headspace of, I really am enjoying my own company. I remember when I was younger, I used to feel like I needed to have everybody around me, whether it be friends, whether it be family. I would just want everybody to be included in the things that I felt like were fun, or I felt like were really important to me. I wanted to have, I don't want to say an entourage, but I felt like I wanted to always have a group of people. I feel like a lot of that came from the fact that I felt safer within a group of people, and then not just physical safety, but just like emotionally and mentally, I felt safer amongst other people. I felt like decisions didn't fall on me. I felt like, I didn't have to be the one to make all the decisions because I had other people around me. And now that I'm older, I realize a lot of that is just a trauma response, and it comes from the fact that sometimes it can be uncomfortable being in your own company. And I think that now that I'm older and I'm really diving into who I am and the things that I love to do, I realize that I'm really enjoying my company. And I had to realize in this journey the difference between being alone and being lonely. I was having a really hard time differentiating the two. I felt like, because I was by myself, because I was doing more things by myself, that I was lonely. And granted, some of these experiences were lonely, but I had to really dig deep and try to figure out, why did they feel so lonely? What was the problem with it, that I'm doing things by myself? And I realized that I depended so much on having people around me to fall on, good or bad. You know, I didn't have to be aware of this time. I had to, because somebody else was doing it, or, you know, I, I knew fun was going to be there because I had this person and I had that person. I knew we were going to go, this was going to be lit because this person and that person was going to go. Just all of these things, it was all dependent on who I had around me. And now that I'm just doing a lot more things by myself, I realize that I love my own company now. I love doing things by myself. When I was younger, I used to think eating out, going to restaurants by yourself, I used to think that was so whack. I used to think, like, you gotta be lonely to eat out by yourself. And I really, I don't want to say that I pity myself for thinking like that, but I know that that came from a very young and childish place, a very young and childish perspective, because now I eat by myself. I go out to restaurants and I do dinner, and I might bring my journal and get work done. I might read a book. I might jot down some notes. I just feel like this time that I have with myself, I value it more because it allows me to be present with just myself, And a lot of times we forget that ourselves, just us, like, no one's gonna have your back the way that you have your back. So I think that it says a lot to be able to enjoy your own company, to enjoy your own space, not feel like you have to have all of these people around you to have an experience that satisfies you. There's nothing wrong with having friends and family around you. Those are amazing experiences. Those are beautiful memories that you get to curate. But I think there's something to be said about the fact that you can also create amazing experiences by yourself. The more time that I spend by myself, the more things that I do alone, I realize that I've come in contact with some of the most amazing people. I've had some of the most beautiful experiences by myself. A lot of times when I don't plan anything and I just do stuff off the cuff, I have the most amazing experiences. When I realized that, it was like a light bulb had went off, and I realized that I wanted to have more of those. I wanted to experience more of these type of moments in my own life. I like what I like, and when you do stuff by yourself, you don't have to, I don't want to say you don't have to answer to anybody else, but it's like, you don't have to be, your responsibility is only you, You don't have to be responsible for anybody's feelings, for what anybody else wants to do, for, you want to eat where you want to eat, you can do that. You want to go where you want to go, you want to be whimsical and go on an adventure that you just didn't plan for, you can do that. If you want to be by the book and have a plan, you can do that, because it's only you, And it also has taught me to where I need to create space to just be. Like, everything does not have to be on a time schedule, Like, some shit you can just do because that's just what comes to mind. That's just, if I feel like doing this today, or I just wake up and this is what I want to do, and it might be whimsical. And whimsical, I mean, like, it's just spur of the moment, I can do that, And I love the fact that I am now creating these moments of dating myself now, and enjoying my own space and enjoying my own company, because now it's like I notice that I'm doing more, and that's weird. I'm doing more, I'm enjoying more, I'm being present in more of my experiences now. So it's like, yes, there's a lot of moments that I'm alone in, but I'm fucking having the time of my life. I'm having the time of my life now. Versus being lonely. Because what I also realized is sometimes I would be around so many people And on the inside, I was so fucking lonely. And no one knew, no one knew how lonely I felt about the things that I had going on mentally, emotionally. And when I stepped back and realized that I have been alone and felt fulfilled, and then there were times when I had people around and I was lonely, and it had nothing to do with them. It had everything to do with me. That's when you start really wanting to do the work. Enjoying your own company comes with doing the work. Let me tell you that. Enjoying my company came with me wanting and needing to do the work. Because how can you enjoy being around other people when you don't enjoy being around yourself? People ain't gonna be around you 24/7. And when you are not around people, you have to be comfortable in being in your own solitude sometimes. And I just find so much joy and so much peace in knowing that I have finally figured that shit out. And I still love my friends. I still love my family. And I have a good time when I'm around them. And it has allowed me to be present in my experiences with them. It has really allowed me to really now enjoy being in, like, I don't have to be on my phone to be around people anymore. You know how sometimes you can be around people and you're doing other things while you're in their presence. No, I want to be present in our interaction with each other. Enjoying my own company and learning myself has allowed me to be a better friend, be more intentional. I say that a lot, and I'm gonna stand on that hill, and I'm gonna keep saying it. I am in a place where I am becoming more intentional with my interactions, with my health, with my well-being, with my mental health, with my emotional state, with the things that I'm interacting with the places that I'm going. Just having more intentionality in everything. Just being very intentional in everything that I do. And so, yeah, it just has created more intention in me, in my heart, and in the place that I'm in, and I'm enjoying it. And I encourage you, if you haven't, to kind of sit down and sit back. And if you are uncomfortable with being by yourself, start really digging into that and asking yourself those questions. Why do I feel like it's uncomfortable to be in my own presence? Why do I find it that I, have to feel like I have to have all these people or be doing all of these things to enjoy life? Ask yourself those questions and get to the bottom of that. And if you have any questions, or you want to talk about that, or if you are in your place of life where you are finding this this enjoyment, because there's some people who've already figured this out, baby. And if you have, like, let me know what where was your aha moment of coming to this place in your life of figuring this out, because I know I'm in mine right now. I know I'm in mine right now as we speak. And it's been a blessing. It has been a huge blessing. I used to think it was a curse, baby, but it's been a blessing. Yeah, but I cannot wait to talk to you guys in the next video. Please make sure you are liking, make sure you're following me, tell a friend to tell a friend. Again, if I haven't already said it, leave a comment, because I love interacting with you guys. And I will talk to you in the next video. And if I can leave you with anything, ask yourself, am I alone or am I lonely? Bye, guys.